Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know I haven't really been posting for a really long time now, and I just want to apologize and say that I'm really sorry for not posting. The truth was that at the beginning of the year I had actually had plans of posting. I actually already made some videos down. It was just that later, while I was editing, I didn't really like them, so I deleted them, and I was just like, but when I get to school I'll just try again. And then school resumed, we started classes what I'm saying, we started exam, and I just got really busy. And then when I was less busy, I tried again and I still did not like them. I think my main problem was I didn't just like the video quality, and that's because I use my phone, so the quality of my videos are not like the best. And I was just like telling myself that, oh, I'll just get a camera, blah blah blah, this and that one. But the truth is, I don't have money, so it's probably going, the quality of my videos are going to stay the same for some time until I feel like, because this YouTube thing is like a very expensive hobby for me, and I don't want, because I'm the type of person that if I see that something is not working out for me, I'm just going to drop it. So I still feel like I'm in the trial stage of this whole journey, so I don't want to like make any big investments in it yet by buying a camera or something, even if I don't have money for camera, but still. But anyway, I've just decided that, you know what, I'm just going to do it like this for some time, and then, you know, whether it's quality or not, I'll just try my best. And in the future, if I do feel like I should actually continue this very expensive hobby of mine, then I might invest in better equipment. But for now, I'm just gonna manage my phone. So if you watch my videos, and just bear with me. Anyway, so this video is I made a vlog. I did a reading vlog. It was just for like 2 books, but for a whole week, because like now I'm really slow in reading, so I can't really read like a lot. So I did a reading vlog for The First Woman by Jennifer Nansubuga Makumbi and When You See Me Coming by Lisa Gardner. And these 2 books I read like 3 book clubs, but like these 2 books were for 2 different book clubs. And at the end of the week, like I did the reading vlog to encourage myself to read, because I had the book club meeting, online meeting by the end of the week, and I had to finish the books. So I just used the whole vlogging thing to encourage myself to read, and I was able to finish the books. But the thing is, during the course of the video, you're going to be hearing me saying things like, oh, I can't wait for this meeting, you know, I'm going to attend, tell you guys about it. And this whole part was supposed to be me telling you guys about the video, but unfortunately I slept off. I overslept. I set alarm to wake up by the time, the designated time for the Zoom meeting, and I slept off, woke up like an hour later, and honestly it was the most painful moment in my life. Frankly, I was so sad the entire night. And anyway, so I guess when you see me talking about, oh, my Zoom book club meeting, well, and the most painful part was that we were going to meet the author. Like, the author was going to be present for this book discussion, and I was really excited because I really loved this book. And you know, I'm still processing, you know, the pain it still feels fresh, but we'll live. But anyway, even if past Eghe that thought she was going to meet the president and, you know, have a discussion with her president, my president is Makumbi, by the way. She's one of my presidents, but we'll live. Hopefully there'll be a future occasion that I'll have the future chance of me. Anyway, hopefully in future I might have another opportunity to be in the same book club discussion meeting thingy with her. So keep our fingers crossed. But for now, just enjoy the vlog.
Goes a little something like
So I am 5 pages into The First Woman, and so far I kind of really am enjoying the book, because I actually did not really know what the book was about when I started it. All I know that it's about this girl that's trying to find her mother or something like that. And now I kind of had an idea, because the main character of the book is Kirabu, and so far we've been introduced to her, we've seen her family, I know that she stays with her grandparents. She has never met her mother, and her father, I think he lives in a village and her father stays in the city or something like that. Grandfather is a school teacher, so he has a lot of students living in his house with him, and so she lives with like a lot of people, students really, but she doesn't really know because most of them are her grandparents' children and the rest are like just children that come to stay with him. Basically his house is like a boarding house where people in his school stay. I don't know if I'm getting this thing correctly, but so far we've met Kira, but we've seen her parents, her grandparents that really love her, because that was really emphasized that they love her. But she's kind of feeling, I don't know if lonely is, or I don't know, like she's kind of missing her mother. So if I'm using my hand to hold my phone, so it might be shaking. Like, I don't know what the correct word is, but she misses her mother. She wishes she knew her mother, because she feels like her mother isn't staying with her because she's a witch, because she feels like she's a witch, because she feels like she has two selves, her good self, which is her normal self, and her evil self, which comes out of her body to try evil things according to her, which is basically, her evil things is basically when they tell her to sit properly like a woman, like close your legs, don't pull your leg, don't pee like a boy, those sort of things. So her evil self comes forward and does those things just to see if there'll be any repercussions. And you know, and honestly I kind of relate to her in that part. Like, sis, frankly, being a woman is not easy, and I feel your pain. Honestly, I really do. I feel your pain. So yeah, we've seen that. And then because she feels like she's a witch, she feels like she can't go to her grandparents with this her particular problem. So she went to meet another woman who's known as a witch. Her name is Inseta or something like that. I'm not sure if I'm getting the name correctly. To also meet her. And well, I hope I've been able to actually cover everything, because I'm sorry the camera is moving a lot. I'm using my hand and my hand is really paining me right now, but that's basically it. And also I really enjoy this writer's writing style. It is so beautiful. Like, honestly, I wish I had the correct word to describe the beauty that is this writer's writing style. I enjoy it. Honestly, I live for her writing already. I hope I'm using the correct pronoun, but I live for this writer's writing, and I don't know what else to say. I think I can spend like 10 minutes just gushing about this writer's writing. But yeah, it's very nice. I'll look for the appropriate word later and use it in this video. But for now, just know that I really enjoy this writer's writing style. And also, so far, I can't say if I'm invested in the story, but I'm honestly intrigued. I really like how it's going, and it's not really a spoilers, but I heard from someone that it's like the way the book is arranged, like different stories in one, but they're all connected at the end of the day. So I can't wait to get to the part where I can be able to tie all the stories together. But so far, I'm in the first part, and this section or part of the book is titled The Witch. So let us see how that goes. Hi, I'm back again. So initially this reading vlog was supposed to be only for the first woman, but I am also currently reading another book, When You See Me Coming, by Lisa Gardner. I hope I got the name, for another book club. And I wanted my reading vlog to just be about the first woman, but I guess I'm also kind of reading this one, so why not just talk about it? So basically, I really don't know how to explain it, but it's a book about a serial killer, Jacob Ness. But this isn't the book. This is a book after the serial killer. But so this is like, I feel like it's a series, and I have not read the other books in the series, so that's kind of making it a bit confusing, and they are making like a lot of references to the previous books, which is kind of mildly annoying to me, because I haven't read the other book, so I'm a bit confused. But so far, we've seen, like, there's a character, I think her name is Flora. She's the only surviving victim of Jacob Ness, the serial killer. And so now they're trying to like find other victims, and a couple hiking found bones in the woods, and the one of the bones, the person was identified as one of the serial killer's possible victims. So they're trying to find out now if she's one of the victims. So they came to these small towns, they found more bones, and also there's a chapter about this girl who can't speak. And at the beginning of the book, we see her when she's young and how she witnessed the murder of her mother. And we kind of we don't know her name, but we know who she is. And now one of the detectives who came to find out if these bones belong to one of the victims of Jacob Ness has met these girls. And my theory for this book is that the victim, the person that they found the bones is actually not a Jacob Ness victim. That the people that this young girl is staying with is a couple, and the couple is like the mayor of the community or village. I don't know how they call it. And I feel like they are kind of connected, and that this victim is like a different killer altogether and not related to the Jacob Ness case. I feel like I'm not explaining this thing properly, but yeah, that's basically it. And because of the references to the previous books, it's kind of annoying to me because I've not read the other books, so I'm not as invested as I would love to be. And frankly, I feel like DNFing is book. The only reason why I haven't yet is because it's for my book club, and I don't necessarily have to read this book. But I haven't read any other books, like any of the other books of the months, like January and February book. I haven't read them, so I really want to read this one. And before, I was really not invested at all. I was just actually skipping because there's like a lot of information being thrown around, which I frankly don't care for. But not that the girl that can't speak has been like introduced, like she has met another key character in the book. I'm kind of interested because I feel like she knows who killed these people that they are finding their bones, and I feel like it's related to this town and not Jacob Ness at all. But that's just me. We'll see how it goes, and I'll be keeping you updated. I'm keeping you for the first one, so bye. Hi, so okay, so today is Thursday, and so far I'm done with When You See Me Coming. And honestly, at the beginning of the book, I wasn't so sure if I was going to enjoy it, but I ended up really liking it. Not really liking it. It got 3 stars, so I guess that's not much, but at least it's still 3 stars. 3 stars is a good sign that the book is at least still. That means the book is not so bad, but it took me a really long time to really get it. I think it was when I got to the middle of the book that I started getting interested and a little bit invested in what I was reading. And I guess that's not a good sign because, it took me really long to start enjoying the book. So I guess that was like the downside. And like there was a lot of information that honestly to me I felt like was not required. But maybe it was because given the type of book it is, there was a lot of police information being thrown around that I really did not care for. But I guess given the type of book it was, then maybe it was necessary, but not just to me, but other people would enjoy it. But I don't know. And then the ending was, I don't know, the ending was sort of underwhelming. I don't know, I guess I just kept on like hoping that at the ending something mad was going to happen or something, and then the ending was just the ending. But it was still an enjoyable read, so 3 stars. And now we go back to the first woman, and the first woman, I haven't really made a lot of progress. I've just started the second part, which is the beach, and I haven't made a lot of progress. But hopefully, since I'm done with the other book, I'll be able to make more progress in the first woman. And so far, if I don't know if the we showed this, but I put some, I don't know they call this thing again. And so I have like 3 colors here so far: blue, green, and pink. The blue colors mean that the blue means, oh sorry, so far I've only gotten this far, like that's it, this far into the book, and like I said, it's an enjoyable read, you know. I don't know, it's an enjoyable read, and so far, you know, I've seen some things. I can't really be giving you guys spoilers, if not I would have talked about everything I saw, but I've seen some family drama and some things, and so far this is the I forgot what they call these things. I put them inside the book, so I have 3 here. The green ones means like I've seen some interesting quotes that I'm like, oh mad though, so you know I have to keep them for future references. The blue ones mean, I don't know, if I just see any line that I feel is really interesting and, you know, intriguing, I mark it. And then I have 2 pink ones, which are like this one, and one here, which means when I see something that I'm like, I'm there, sister, I'm there with you in the spirit, like anything that really just catches my attention, and I'm like, honestly sis, I feel you there, I just mark it. And I've not really gone far, but hopefully, since I'm really not that busy today, don't have any classes or anything, I'm just in my hostel, I'll be able to make more progress in the book, and hopefully by Friday, I want to finish this book by Friday, which is tomorrow, I'll be done, because we have our book discussion with the author. Remember, I told you guys on Sunday, so let's see how it goes. Hopefully I don't not read the book and I finish it, but anyway, bye. Hi, I'm back. So it's currently 9 o'clock, and so far I have made visible progress. I think I'm 70% or 60%, I'm not really sure, like here, into the book. So anyway, and as you can see, I have more pink stickers. I hope you can see this thing. I have more pink stickers because a lot happens in this book that just need to be noted, because yes, in case I forgot to tell you guys what pink stickers are when, you know, I see, I don't know how to explain, but when you see things occurring and you just have to mark it like, yes, I am there with you. That makes no sense, but that is how I'm going to explain it. I don't really want to give spoilers into the book, but I guess a lot has occurred in Kirabo's life, and I don't even know, but my God, things have happened, and I honestly don't know where this book is going to go from here. But not like anything shocking, but oh, if I forget, this book has actually made me read a little bit, because there are a lot of mentions of the Tanzanian, the conflict between Tanzania and Uganda and so on that thing. So I had to like put the book down for like a little bit to go and read up a little bit on the history of Uganda's history, just so I can like understand the time period in which this book takes place. And I'm always happy when I'm able to do research like that, you know, educate myself a little bit. So that made me happy. And then, like I was saying, I feel like I need to describe more about my pink stickers. So my pink stickers are basically when, you know, the misogyny and patriarchy in the society starts to act up, and you know, I have to note certain situations in this book that just, you know, make my heart tighten a little bit. And I saw some, not even some, a lot of situations. So I have a lot of, I'm calling them stickers at this point, but they are not really stickers. I've forgotten the name. So yes, that's so in this part I'm going to read for you guys is basically Kirabo moved back with her father. Her father stays in the city. She lived originally with her parents in the village, and then he brought her back to the city to live with him. So she moved in with him and her stepmother. And so far, her stepmother is not interested in raising a child that is not hers. And frankly, I'm with her there because her explanation for not wanting to live with Kirabo was if she were the one who had gotten pregnant before, if she were the one with a child before marriage, no one would have wanted to marry her, so she doesn't want to raise anybody's child. And honestly, I'm like, okay, it's your life, do what you want. But honestly, the lady is quite extreme sometimes. But apart from that, I was like, okay, everybody has reason for whatever. Like, it's her life, she can do what she wants, right? And so, because of the whole situation where she doesn't want Kirabo stay with them, and Kirabo's father wants his child to stay with them, that one. The marriage is experiencing some rocky, disagreements. They are not exactly happy with each other right now. So Kirabo's stepmother comes into the picture to try and ask her daughter, beg her daughter to calm down a little bit, that kind of thing. So the grandmother was like, why am I saying grandmother? Kirabo's stepmother's mother, yes, her mother was trying to explain to her that she actually got it good because her own husband, at least he's not cheating on her, because technically he had Kirabo before he met her, so he's technically not cheating on her, unlike her own father, who used to bring his women home and then she would have to cook for him and his woman and things like that. And then she said something like he could do those things, like bring other women into their home and sleep around, and then it did not matter because he was a man and there were no consequences for men. And when I read that part, I was like, until you know it. So anyway, that's it. I don't want to give you guys spoilers. Not read the book if you're interested, but it's a very interesting book. And yes, so since I'm almost done with the book, hopefully by tomorrow I'll finish her, and then I will have successfully done what I said I wanted to do. I would have finished the book by Friday so that on Saturday I'll be free, and then on Sunday I'll be ready for the book discussion.
I want to show you something.
So I have successfully finished The First Woman. Yay! And honestly, I am so happy that I actually read this book. I am so happy. This is the best thing that's happened to me today. Honestly, I just love it. Honestly, this is already, I feel like you should know that this book is a 5-star read for me. I am so happy. I'm happy that I had the chance to read this book, because for the longest time I have been seeing this book around since it came out on Instagram. This is a book I feel was hyped, and I was kind of scared that I won't end up liking it, because now when the book has too much hype, it doesn't always live up. But I'm happy to say that this one lives up to the hype, and I am really glad that I read it. So glad that I read it. And I feel like this is one of those books you just read, not read it and it's you're happy with this. It might not necessarily be your most favorite book of all time, but it's a book that will have a special place in your heart. It's something you read and you're just happy that you read it. That is honestly how I feel. I'm just so happy I read this book. I think that's just all I have to say. And honestly, this writer is my new queen. Abi, she's one of my new queens. Frankly speaking, she's my president. Yes. Frankly speaking, she's one of my presidents now. Yes, this woman will always have a special place in my heart because of this book. And now that I have read the first woman. I am actually really excited to read her other 2 books. We've also read another of her books before on my book club. You know, my book club, Big Fish Book Club. We've already read one of her other books, Manchester Haven, but I did not read it. I started it, but I only read the first story, then I put it down, and I wasn't able to pick it up again. And now I can tell you that I actually want to read her other books, and oh my god, this book made me like, I really, one thing about this book I know I really enjoyed was like the culture and the way you, I don't know if I'm using the right word, but like the way they speak in Uganda, their culture, how they behave. I just enjoyed how the writer was able to like put everything, like, you know, their exclamations, the way they talk, their hand gestures, everything. I really love the way everything was just seamless. And according to someone, I love how unapologetic the Ugandanness in this book is. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but I really love reading about the culture, how they do things, like everything. Honestly, I loved it. I lived for it. I was there for it. I loved, I might not actually remember it, but I kind of learned a few words, even if I did not actually check the meaning. Like go online to the meaning. Like I know Zongo is like saying Oibo, like foreign. I might be wrong because I'm too lazy to check internet, but like I kind of picked up a few slangs the way they talked. I really enjoyed that part of the book. And then what else? I loved the way relationships were portrayed, like the friendship between Kirabo's grandmother, her 2 grandmothers, basically Unsuka, I know I butchered that name, Unsuka, and Mukamiro. I love the way their friendship and sisterhood. I love their relationship. I love their relationship so much. I love the way it was portrayed, the whole sisterhood thing and everything. And also, this book is definitely extremely feminist, and I recommend it to every feminist looking for African books to read. You will get a lot of things inside this book, things that will make you things that will make you yes. I don't know if you guys still know what my pink things are, but I explained to you. I hope you can see it. Well, I know at the beginning I said that I put pink things whenever I see some things that just make you go like the misogyny, the patriarchy is there. I can feel it. When you see a strong woman, you know, standing up and everything. There are actually more instances than this, but these were the few that I was able to note. I even wrote some side notes in the book, especially when it's too much for me. So anyway, I know this was a very terrible review. I'm sure there are better reviews of this book out there. All I have to say is that this is a really, really wonderful book. I am so glad that I read it. Highly recommend to anybody. It's a beautiful book about sisterhood, motherhood, familyhood, and then if you like to read history things, like, you know, it's an historical fiction, so I guess you have to like historical fiction to read it. I'm not really into historical fiction, but this one made me read a little bit. I had to go and do small research on the whole the time period in which this book takes place, the whole Uganda, Tanzania dispute. I had to go and read a little bit. I did small research, just tiny. But I'm really glad. And honestly, I feel like I'll pick up more historical fiction. Oh, one other thing, this book has made me want to look for another book. I think Kololo Hills or something. I've forgotten the name of the author. Hopefully, I'll put it here somewhere for you. Kololo Hills is a book about, because there were mentions of Asians and white people being driven out of Uganda by one president like that. So, and I remember one time browsing through, I think Goodreads or somewhere, and I saw a book that talked about that, and this book made me kind of curious. So now I'm digging for that. So because it was mentioned in this book and I got kind of curious, I went online to read a little about it, but I'm going to read that book now. I don't know when. Maybe I'll do a reading vlog, probably not. But I'm going to read that one now because I'm curious. If you have any other really wonderful, beautiful, nice African book from any part of Africa apart from Nigeria, because I'm from Nigeria, so it's not like I've even read that many Nigerian books, but still, you can recommend to me if you feel like. But so far, this is the ending of this video. Thank you for watching me so far. If you have read The First Woman or When You See Me Coming, yes, When You See Me Coming by Lisa Gardner, that's her name. If you've read any of these two books, please don't forget, don't be shy, drop a comment. Let's have a chat in the comment section what you thought about these two books, and see you next time.